One of the good guys in state government hangs it up this week. Oregon CIO Dugan Petty is retiring after nearly 40 years in state government. And from revamping state procurement laws to leading e-government efforts, Petty leaves his mark.
I think looking back on my career, what I feel best about is where I've made a difference. And so you really have to look for the opportunities to make a difference. And sometimes I've been fortunate enough to have been given some of those opportunities and fortunate enough to have a team, a management team who've supported me in my efforts to try and make a difference or be part of a team that's making that difference.
Petty says state governments need CIOs now more than ever, and he urged his former colleagues to keep thinking big.
You have to be innovative, you have to be bold, and sometimes you just have to listen to your inner voice. These are not times to be shy and not to go ahead and act. If we become risk averse and keep our head down and just try to kind of go along and stay safe, we don't get us to where we need to go.
Petty leaves a profession that he's worked hard to improve and promote. He says he'll miss being a part of efforts to transform government.
I'll miss the energy, I'll miss the opportunity. I mean, as frustrating as it can be at times, this is important work that government does, and we're at a critical point in government because of lack of trust, lack of credibility in government, and that equation has to change. And I think some of what we're doing in citizen engagement and e-government is the key to changing that.
Petty says he intends to travel and take care of some long-neglected projects at home, but we probably haven't heard the last of him.
I'm going to be watching some of these areas because it's not something that you can just kind of shut off. You know, I care about what's happening in information technology. I care about how government procures. I care about how government relates to the people and how we set our systems up so that citizens are able to interface with them. So I'll be watching that closely and maybe even involved to some degree.